Hi, sweetheart! This is me again, my Coeur, and welcome back to another monthly Thanksgiving episode here in our channel. So for today, because I have seen a lot of posts actually, and we all know that everyone is affected by this. So I have came to an idea that my topic for this month is about giving you some Tipid tips. It's just actually a 3 Tipid tips that I thought that might help you because it actually helps me a lot, especially on this time of maybe crisis that everything are going expensive, most especially the baking ingredients. I've seen a lot of posts about this one, and I have thought that to share to you what I'm actually doing here in France. Although it applies here in France, I think you can also use that in Manila or wherever you are in the world. So, huwag na nating patagalin pa. Number 1 Tipid tips that I want to share with you, I think this is applicable to everywhere, everyone, wherever you are in the world, is to DIY. It's actually, you can be shocked on how much you can save on it, most especially ako dito sa France. I just want to give you an example. This one is my cake base, which is the styrofoam. So, to give you an idea, this one costs like roughly €9 for 5 pieces of 20 centimeter. Of course, the price depends on the bigger it is, and may delivery pa yun. It will cost roughly around 1.75 to €2 per cake board. So imagine how much is that? 150 pesos. Sabihin na natin ganun yung rate for euro to pesos. So that is match actually. So what I do, I make my own cake board. So there is already one post that I had and asked me, well, how do I make this, the wood effect on this cake? I actually just do, of course, I buy a polystyrene or a styrofoam and then cut on the size that what I want, and depending on my cake orders, and buy this sticky paper. I don't know. I guess you have this in your in Manila naman, diba? So this is actually a sticker. So yan, I'll just put, ayan, I have a lot of design. Meron namang iba't ibang mga effect. So of course, this roughly cost me like 0.75 cents in euro. So imagine from 1.75 to 0.75 how much that it actually can save me a lot, diba? So it actually twice the price. So better to DIY. Think of it something that you can actually make your own. And this one is sobrang tipid niya. This is actually I can make it and cut it in any size that I want, in any form that I want, and hindi ko na kailangan bumili ng maraming cake board, different sizes. And I don't have that order, so sobrang less hassle and sobrang tipid. This is really very money saving for all of us. Not only this, second one that I want to give you an example is what I love to do DIY on making DIY is the buttermilk. So here really it doesn't exist buttermilk, or if you can find it, maybe it's really very expensive here in France. So I do my own buttermilk. So I think here in Manila, it's really better if you do your own buttermilk as well, or wherever you are. It's just milk and vinegar, and you have already buttermilk. The money that you can save from buying buttermilk and making your own is really a lot. So number 1 tipid yan. Number 2 tipid tips or money saving tips for HomeBaker or for every one of you, most especially in this time that everything is going up, is to choose a baking suppliers na direct kayo dun sa kanila. Getting rid of the third party will gonna save you a lot actually, kasi you are directly to the suppliers. And if you can do as well yung bulk, this is really very important as well, na bumili kayo ng maramihan, and so you can save a lot of cents, diba? So it makes sense. So another example that I am telling you is, for example, here in France is it is actually less expensive or cheaper to buy flour and sugar in Italy, since I'm just a border of Italy, like 5 minutes away, I actually buy my ingredients, or I mean my sugar, most especially sugar and flour, in Italy. I don't buy that in France. Why? 1 kilo of sugar in France is roughly cost like €2. Meron mga 1.75. It depends on the brand. But in Italy, you can find like 0.49 cents. So, di ba? Imagine yung difference ng price. So, if I don't know where is the good place to buy my baking supplies, I couldn't save money on that. So I hope you are getting the point. So it's just the same if you are not getting the right baking suppliers for you guys. So you have to think, you have to do study kung saan yung cheaper wherever you are. I'm just not talking about in Manila. So wherever you are, you have to figure out which shops actually sells lesser, kasi it depends on the place. Yung mga market na yan, it depends on the place yung pricing niya, like here in France. So yun. So for those of you who are in France, or actually near in Italy, or kung ano man, kung saan man kayong border, make a study or check out their prices. It will really save you a lot. So ako, as I mentioned you earlier, I buy bulk, kasi syempre it will cost me more to buy 5 kilos of sugar every week than to buy 20 kilos of sugar in one time. Diba? It will save me my gas, will save my time, and a lot of more. So that is my second tipid tips. I really hope you are getting the point. And our last tipid tips or money saving tricks is actually to do a recipe with your leftovers. This is really very important. So for example, you are doing a buttercream, or you have a cake with buttercream, you have excess egg yolk. So make a profit out of that egg yolk, diba? Para lahat talaga magamit nyo. I am very quite sure that all Filipinos who's actually listening this are doing the same. Kasi ang pagkakaalam ko, and me and myself, I am very matipid, and I make sure really to use every ingredients that I make. But of course, instead of eating it by yourself, go sell it. At least you can win more cents on that recipe or ingredients, right? So, for example, you have more egg yolk or more egg white. For egg white, you can do some meringue kisses, Or for egg yolk, you can do some leche flan and sell lahat ng ingredients na you have leftovers. Try to make a profit with it, kasi it will really help you a lot to save more money. And for example, as well, if you have some cakes na, alam mo yung mga pinagtabasan, instead of eating it, make ingredients na magagamit nyo pa yung crumbs nung pinagtabasan nyo. Maybe for example, a cake pops, or I don't know, smaller portion or something. And yun na nga, since nasabi ko na rin, nabanggit ko na rin, I know, and I've seen a lot of posts about this, I know that we are all struggling about the prices, and yung mga nangyayari nga na sobrang taas ng mga ingredients, and clients are very not so considerate about what is going on, and na talagang tumatawad pa sila na parang nagbebenta ka ng damit or what, di ba? Anyways, I could suggest as well na para hindi kayo ma-stop, kasi it's really touch me na most especially sa mga homebaker dyan sa Pilipinas, that everyone is stopping getting orders kasi everything is expensive, but they cannot actually try to compete with the prices and of course with the clients. So number 4, actually it's not really on the top tipid tips, it's just my recommendation or my opinion, it's up to you if you wanted to do it, is to make your cakes actually smaller portion than before, para alam mo yun, you can't increase the price that much so that your clients will still accept your prices. So for example, you are doing 2-tier. Kung before iba yung bigger yung sizes mo, make it smaller. Kasi dito, sweetheart, sa France, we are getting orders. I am personally getting orders by person, not by a diameter round cake. So pag sinabi ng client na I want a 1-layer cake, my second question is, this is for how many person? Hindi ako nagbabase ng price. Depends on the size or on the design. Of course, design is included, but hindi yan by layer katulad sa Pilipinas. So for example, this cake, medyo malaki siya. This is for a roughly 10 to 12 person. So I make my prices. So sabihin ko sa client ko, my price per person is 8 euro or 9 euro. So times 10, so I have 90 euro for this. Ganun siya dito. Pero yun nga, so in Manila is not the same. So what I can suggest, as I've said, make it smaller. Hindi naman kayo ganun what do you call that? Meticuloso with regards to the sizes. I am not sure, but I think it might help you, and as well as for you to be able to compete with the the increasing price. Make or think of something na hindi nyo masyadong ginagamitan ng something different na ginagamitan ng mga ingredients na mataas. I know it seems impossible kasi number one ingredients on what we're doing is sugar, which is, I've heard it's roughly, if I'm not mistaken, nasa 100 na per kilo. Anyway, we can still create something that is less sugar or doesn't use too much eggs or doesn't use anything na, alam mo yun, sabi nga nila, di ba, if there's a will, there's a way. Huwag kayo magpapatalo dyan sa mga price increasing na yan. Although it's a struggling, it's just a challenge for us. And hindi lang tayong nag-iisa. Everywhere in the world experiencing this price increase. And it's just up to us on how we're going to handle the situation, most especially handling clients na bibili sa atin. So yun, I might say personally as well that I have been affected by that kasi hindi na rin ako talaga kumukuha ng mga clients na or orders na sobrang baba dun sa kasi the price that I've said a while ago with you are clients that are not Filipinos here in Manila, here in France, I mean. So kapag medyo Filipino, syempre, nagbababa ako ng presyo. Katulad nga sinabi ko, it depends on the layer, and yun, kung gusto na lang 1 layer, this is the price, and then blah blah blah. Anyways, I really do hope, guys, that you have learned something on that 3 tipid tips that I've shared, and I hope that kayanin nating lahat ang mga nangyayari. It's just a challenge to us. I'm reading a lot of posts or comments regarding they stop on getting orders. Maybe it's the time now that we can, reflect on what we could offer something, what we can offer something different, diba? Or maybe it's just a little bit of rest for us to have more time with our families, most especially like me. Before, I have like 5 orders every week, pero now I lessen it to 2. I lessen it to 2 a week, or sometimes wala din. Kasi nga, I wanted to make sure that I still have time to my daughter Aliyah. So don't think it negatively if you don't have your orders now. Maybe think of on a positive side that you can spend more time with your family. And of course, I understand that we all need to work, or maybe yun nga, katulad nga sinabi ko, I have given you a lot of example that you can actually do something different, or something na hindi masyadong magkukonsume ng mga ingredients na nagtataas, or even yung gas. So dahil nga dyan, I would like to invite you on Cake Fiesta Manila muna tayo on November 24 to 26. I'll be doing a recipe that I'm very sure that you all going to love it. It's actually will be released so soon. It's a no-bake ingredients that is something different, something new, and very perfect for this coming holidays, of course, on December. Kasi November yung Cake Fiesta Manila. So Yeah, so if you are thinking of something different, that might help you, and I really hope to see you all on Cake Fiesta Manila. And of course, Bake with Love for Everyone. Abangan nyo really soon. We're going to release every details of it, and abangan nyo yan sa Vermont. Syempre, mag-ipon-ipon na tayong lahat para makasali tayo dyan sa ating event ng Bake with Love for Everyone Season 5. 5. Ayun. And I'm really excited to share with you every details of it. Abangan nyo na lang po soon. So for the meantime, I really hope that you have liked and you have learned something on this tipid tips. I really do hope too that you could share that. And para mapili kayo sa monthly live streaming Thanksgiving, please do comment down below what are your insights on this video, yung kung may maidadagdag pa kayong tipid tips, kung what are you actually doing by yourself, kung ano yung ginagawa nyo ngayon sa inyo para makatipid kayo, diba? So, just comment down below what are your insights. And again, we're going to do the monthly live streaming and by the end of the month, and I'll gonna pick the very best comments. And yeah, so don't forget that the comments will be chosen in my Facebook page, My Secret Coeur. So if you're not yet subscribed on that, it's just the same as my YouTube channel. It's My Secret Coeur as well. So yun na nga. I really do hope that you have learned something, and I'll see you on my monthly live streaming Thanksgiving by the end of the month. If you want to be on posted, don't forget to click the subscribe and yung ating Facebook page. So sweetheart, thank you again for watching, and I really do hope to see you on my next food adventure. Ciao!